Menglong's tragic death, mystery, rumors, and the unfinished search for truth. The sudden and tragic death of Chinese actor and singer Menglong has shaken the entertainment industry across Asia and left millions of fans mourning a star whose life was cut far too short. At just 37 years old, Yu's fall from the fifth floor of a Beijing residence has become one of the most haunting celebrity tragedies in recent memory. What should have been a straightforward investigation into a fatal accident has instead unraveled into a complex web of unanswered questions, whispered rumors, leaked evidence, and growing suspicions of foul play. This is not just the story of one man's death, it has become a reflection of the darker side of fame, the fragility of truth in the digital age, and the relentless demand for answers in the face of loss. The initial shock. On September 11th, Menglong's management issued a short but devastating announcement. With unbearable sorrow, we announce that our beloved Menglong fell to his death. The statement was brief, almost clinical, but its impact was immediate. Fans across the world were plunged into disbelief. Just days earlier, you had been seen smiling in fan-meet photos, posting casual updates, and even hinting at new projects in development. How could someone so alive and active suddenly be gone? Police were quick to confirm that they had ruled out criminal activity. But rather than settling the matter, this conclusion only raised more questions. For fans who adored you, the idea that his death was simply an accident was hard to accept. The night before, reports soon surfaced about Yu's final evening. According to eyewitness accounts, he had attended a private dinner on September 10th with several friends. While most described the gathering as intimate and cheerful, whispers began to circulate about tensions flaring at the table. Some claimed you had argued with a guest, others suggested the atmosphere turned uncomfortable. By 2 a.m., Yu reportedly excused himself and retreated to a bedroom, locking the door behind him. Hours later, when his friends left around 6 a.m., they discovered his body on the ground below. Neighbors described a horrifying scene, and emergency services arrived almost instantly. A property staff member later revealed that the bedroom window mesh had been broken and the curtains removed, details that would fuel endless speculation. Had Yu fallen accidentally? Had he jumped? Or had someone else been involved? The rumors begin. Almost immediately, online forums exploded with speculation. Social media platforms like Weibo and Douyin became battlegrounds of theories, each more dramatic than the last. The Rolex theory: 2 luxury watches, allegedly belonging to a friend, were found in Yu's possession. Some claimed a dispute over these watches had sparked conflict that night. The secret relationship theory. Others hinted at romantic entanglements gone wrong, suggesting Yu was involved with someone who disapproved of his career or lifestyle. The management pressure theory. Insiders alleged Yu's agency had been demanding brutal schedules and maintaining tight control over his image, creating unbearable stress. The hidden enemy theory. Darker speculation suggested Yu had powerful enemies in the industry, people who might have wanted to silence him. Though unverified, each rumor added fuel to the fire. For fans unwilling to accept a simple accident, these theories offered an alternative explanation, a way to make sense of an otherwise senseless tragedy. Deleted posts and digital clues. The mystery deepened when paparazzi began posting, and quickly deleting, cryptic messages. One claimed to have seen unfamiliar individuals entering Yu's building late at night. Another hinted at arguments heard through the apartment walls. Though the posts disappeared within hours, screenshots spread like wildfire, cementing suspicions of a cover-up. Even more compelling was the reported existence of CCTV footage from the apartment complex. While only fragments were leaked, whispers suggested the recordings showed shadows and movements outside Yu's room in the early hours of the morning. Some fans believed this proved Yu was not alone in his final moments. Others feared the footage had been edited before release. The autopsy and forensic findings. Forensic specialists later confirmed that Yu's fall occurred around 5 a.m., and the impact had been fatal. But crucial questions remained unanswered. Why was the window mesh broken? Why were the curtains removed? If Yu had fallen alone, why were there reports of voices and footsteps near his room? The lack of clarity only amplified suspicions. Some argued the broken mesh indicated a struggle. Others suggested Yu had been trying to escape from someone. A few even speculated the scene had been staged to resemble an accident. Fan reactions, grief and demands for truth. The emotional response from Yu's fanbase was overwhelming. Vigils were held across China, South Korea, and other parts of Asia. Fans lit candles, posted photos, and flooded social media with messages of sorrow and solidarity. One banner circulating online read, "This cannot be an accident. We need answers." Millions signed petitions demanding transparency. Hashtags related to Yu's death trended globally, with fans insisting on a deeper investigation. The grief was palpable, but so too was the anger. For many, it was unthinkable that such a beloved figure could die under mysterious circumstances without accountability. The CCTV leak. The release, or rather, the leak, of CCTV footage reignited the storm. The recordings allegedly showed Yu returning home late at night, exhausted but calm. An hour later, strange movements appeared outside his door. Blurred figures could be seen, but their identities were impossible to confirm. Was Yu facing threats in those final hours? Were the people in the footage friends, strangers, or something more sinister? Critics of the investigation asked why this footage had not been released sooner. Was it being withheld deliberately? Was evidence being hidden to protect powerful interests? Industry pressures and the dark side of fame. Beyond the immediate mystery, Yu's death has sparked a broader conversation about the pressures faced by celebrities in China's entertainment industry. Actors and singers are often bound by demanding contracts, grueling schedules, and constant public scrutiny. Many insiders have spoken about the lack of mental health support, the manipulation by management agencies, and the toxic competition behind the scenes. Yu, with his rising influence, may have been caught in the crossfire of these pressures. His death, some argue, is not just a personal tragedy but a symbol of systemic issues in the industry. Friends, colleagues, and conflicting stories. Reports also emerged of possible disputes between Yu and his companions at the dinner that night. Some said arguments arose over financial matters. Others suggested personal betrayals. The identities of those present have not been fully disclosed, fueling speculation about their involvement. Neighbors testified to hearing arguments around 4:30 a.m., but their statements conflicted with the official timeline. Once again, the truth seemed to slip further out of reach. Theories and conspiracies. By now, multiple narratives exist surrounding Yu's death. Accident, a tragic misstep leading to his fall. Suicide, Yu may have taken his own life, overwhelmed by pressures. Foul play, someone may have pushed or coerced him, staging the scene. Cover-up, evidence may have been hidden or altered to protect influential figures. Without definitive answers, fans and the public have latched onto whichever theory resonates with their fears and suspicions. The unfinished story. As weeks pass, the demand for truth only grows louder. Every new leak, rumor, or deleted post deepens the mystery rather than resolving it. The CCTV footage, rather than offering closure, has only widened the gulf between official statements and public belief. What remains undeniable is the impact Yu Menglong left behind. His performances brought joy to countless fans. His sudden departure has left an unfillable void. And his mysterious final hours have turned him into a tragic symbol of both the beauty and the dangers of fame. The world continues to watch, wait, and demand clarity. Until then, Yu Menglong's story remains unfinished, a haunting reminder that even in death, some stars shine too brightly to fade quietly. Conclusion. Yu Menglong's death is more than a personal loss. It has become a cultural reckoning. It forces uncomfortable questions about transparency, celebrity, and accountability. It exposes the fragility of trust in official narratives. And it shows the immense power of fans united in grief and determination. For now, the search for truth continues. Whether it is found in forensic reports, leaked footage, or hidden testimonies, one thing is certain: Yu deserves answers, and his fans will not rest until the full story is known.